everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lillian, and I'm a mom of three and also married. And I do content on house shows as I give a twist, and by a twist I mean a story. For all my new subscribers, welcome. And if you're interested in this kind of content, please do consider subscribing. So today I'm going to be tackling the dishes, and as I do that, I'm going to simultaneously be doing the laundry. And I would like to say thank you again to all who have subscribed. Please do continue liking my content if you do enjoy it, and also sharing and commenting down below. And if you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. So before I give my twist today, I'm going to be reading the Word of God from the book of John, chapter 10, verse 10. This might be a familiar Bible verse. A thief comes only to steal and slaughter and destroy. I came so that they might have life and have it more abundantly. Some of us know the verse, or rather the version that says, "As a thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but I come to give you life and life more abundantly." So I'm going to be sharing a story of a young lady, and when I heard this story, I was really hoping for a better ending, but unfortunately there was no better ending, and it was quite sad. So this young lady was a very loving and caring person, and when she graduated high school, she got a job in a restaurant as a waiter. But this job was not what she really wanted to pursue in life. She wanted to pursue nursing, more so assistant nurses, and she wanted to work with the elderly. So as she was doing her job in the restaurant, she applied to go to college to study nursing, and she was accepted and she started doing her course. So when she was almost graduating, she got a call, and this call informed her that she has been considered for a job to take care of an elderly person, and on a bonus she's going to be given her salary upfront. Half of it was going to be given upfront, and then she's going to be given the salary as she worked. And the salary was a good salary, because it was 10 times what she would have gotten even from the restaurant job. So on the same day she received that phone call was when she had spoken to her sister, and the sister hadn't seen each other for a while, because this young lady was living with a boyfriend, and the sister had come to visit the parents. So the mom, actually, because the parents had divorced earlier on in life, so she wanted to say hi to her as well. So she called back and she said she wouldn't be able to meet the sister on that day because she had an interview to attend. And she explained with excitement that this job is going to be more than she expected, especially when it comes to the salary. So they wished her well, her and the mom, and they hoped to see her maybe later on that day or in a few days to come. So when the day arrived for her to go for the interview, she left. But as the day progressed, she never communicated to anybody, especially to the boyfriend, and they started getting worried. The mom tried to call her, the sister tried to call her, the boyfriend tried to call her as well, but she was not responding. She was nowhere to be found. nobody could tell where she was. At the restaurant also, she hadn't gone to work because she was to go to work later after the interview. So she didn't show up. And they started getting worried because that was not like her, not to communicate at all. So before I continue, please remember to subscribe, remember to like, and also give me a comment down below. So when they tried to reach her and they couldn't find her, they decided now to report the matter to the police. And the investigations to find out what happened to her began. But as days went by, they couldn't find answers of where exactly she had gone to. And they couldn't make up a story of exactly what had happened because there were no traces of anything. So of course the first suspect was the boyfriend, and when they interrogated him, they found out that he had nothing to do with her disappearance. So one day there were two young ladies who were walking, taking a walk, and it was, I think, in the night, and they noticed a fire in the forest that was by the road. So out of concern, they called the police to investigate. And when the police arrived, they realized that it was a body being burned. So on further investigations, they found out that the body that was being burned was this young lady that had gone missing. And the person who had tried to burn her or was burning her was trying to get rid of evidence, because when the body was taken for postmortem and all that, they realized that she had been sexually assaulted. And of course they were able to collect the DNA and all that. So when the mom found out what had happened to her daughter, she was so grieved, she was so sad, and she just could not believe it. She went into a denial kind of a situation, and she couldn't believe that her daughter had gone. And to make the matters worse, it was just days before her graduation. She was almost graduating when she passed on. So investigations were done, and they found out that the culprit of all this was a guy who was a husband to one of the students that this young girl was in class with. And he had randomly picked this number. This guy had randomly picked this number to lure this young lady to himself, telling her that there was a job for an assistant nurse to take care of an elderly person, and the pay was going to be upfront before the job begins. So this guy had just randomly picked a number from the wife's phone, and as they did the investigation, they found out that he had done the same thing before, but years ago, and they never found out because there was another young lady who had disappeared a few years back, and she was also studying as an assistant nurse, and he lured her to his parents' house and assaulted her, and then killed her. And of course the case began, and of course the guy was jailed for life. But the saddest part about this story, the part that really got me sad, was the part that the mom was so sad because on the graduation day, they even made a seat for her, for the daughter, and the mom was the one who collected the degree, and she just could not accept that the daughter was no longer there to pick her degree, because she was just an amazing person and she was looking up to her, and she had her life ahead of her, and the life was just cut short. So within a few days of all this happening, the mom committed suicide out of grief for her daughter. And that was the saddest part of this story, because I was thinking, how can the society be so wicked to take away two amazing people, a parent and a young lady? But again, in this world, the word says the enemy, the thief. May God have mercy on us. The thief comes to kill, to steal, and to destroy. And he was able to destroy two young lives, or rather a young, vibrant life, and a mom who was hopeful to see her daughter blossom, to see her daughter do well in life, to see her daughter reach to heights that herself she didn't reach. That is so sad. May God help us, that in times of need, in times of triumphs, in times of laughter, in times of sorrow, that we hold on to him, because he says that he came that we may have life and have it in abundance. May God really help us to hold on to that life, and may it be life in abundance. No matter the circumstances of life, may we hold on to God for that abundant life. No matter what we are going through in life, may we hold on to have that abundance in life. Thank you. I'll stop there, and thank you for listening. Thank you for watching this video. Please do remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Remember to like this video, and remember to leave me a comment. Thank you again for watching. I'll leave you to enjoy the music as I finish my chores. Thank you again, and God bless you.